to see your feet.
Seat, steering wheel. Seat belt. No twists and turns. And then the mirror, starting with the centre mirror. And then making sure our two side mirrors okay. Last two safety checks, handbrake neutral. Now we know it's safe to start the engine. Engine on, into our POM routine. Foot down on the clutch into first gear, finding the bite point. O for observations as I'm looking round, handbrake down, gas foot down, coming out. So you can see how far I've come out. At the top of the road, we've got to take a left. They say 6 to 8 car lengths away from the junction. Centre mirror, left door mirror, signal. As I've signalled, I've taken a look. There's nothing coming to my right. As I give to the right, coming out off the left. Centre mirror, into my second gear. Centre mirror, left door mirror, as I'm coming around the left bend. Opening up my vision. You tell me, what's the speed limit for this road? 20. Good. Now I'm coming around the bend again, so I've got to take another look. Centre mirror, left door mirror to see, is there any cyclist on my left hand side as I'm coming around the left bend? Centre mirror. Just for an update, so they say every 6 to 8 seconds you must look into your centre mirror for 1 second to see if there's any emergency vehicles that want to get by. Centre mirror, left door mirror as I'm coming around the left bend. Centre mirror, right door mirror as I'm coming around the right bend. So about 3 car lengths or so away is when you start to do your movements of mirrors in pairs, so that you give yourself plenty of time to come out from the parked car. So that will be like meeting, crossing, overtaking. So he said thank you, but I didn't let him out. But with anticipation, I can't anticipate the behaviours of other road users. So what we have to do is anticipate early. So what that involves is looking in our centre mirror, because we're either going to need to ease off our gas, brake if necessary, and only proceed if you're sure it's safe. This is a big lorry, we've got to pass him, mirrors in pairs to the right and a signal to allow other people to know we're coming round. Mirrors in pairs to the left as I'm coming back in. Centre mirror, right door mirror as I'm coming out from the parked car. So I'm making sure I'm coming out in plenty of time, at least 2-3 car lengths away. Mirrors in pairs coming back in to normal driving position. Smaller the gap, slower the speed, lower the gear. Centre mirror. So each and every time before you engage with your foot controls, you've got to remember to consult your centre mirror to see, is it safe? So is it safe for me to add pressure on my gas to go faster? I've got to look in my centre mirror first to see if it's safe. Look in my centre mirror before easing off my gas. Centre mirror before braking. And also centre mirror in pairs in the direction you're travelling, and possibly adding a signal if required. Alright, centre mirror, left door mirror as I'm coming over. Centre mirror, right door mirror as I'm coming back out. Centre mirror, left door mirror to follow around the bend. Now there's a sign there, what's that mean?
Turn right, left.
Turn left only. So I'm going to take a look and see, is it safe? He's got his signal on, so it means I don't need to stop. It's like an open junction, I can look straight out and go. Centre mirror, as I've changed into my next gear. Now tell me, what's the speed limit for this road?
I can't see.
Can't see? There isn't a sign to say. So if there isn't any sign to tell you what the speed limit is, what do we assume?
30.
30,
Yes.
Good. So if there's no sign, we assume it's a 30 miles an hour road. So we are going to look to take our next turn in. Centre mirror, left door mirror, signal, ease off my gas, start braking, into my second gear, off the clutch, taking a look. Now I've got a give way line here. But I can see I can come over before they've come into the junction. New road, new vision. So that's when I look in my centre mirror again. The lights are green, although there's pedestrians there, so we can continue our flow of movement. Mirrors in pairs to the right to come around the right bend. Mirrors in pairs to the left to come back into the left bend. Now the road follows around, so for us to go straight, it's taking a left. Centre mirror, left door mirror signal, because we're coming off the road and we're verging off on the left. Okay, so we already know what that sign is. We know we give to the right. So I'm going to start opening my vision from now to see if anyone's there. No, come around the roundabout. Now the mini roundabout is drawn like a little white drawing on the ground, but if you go straight over it and you don't attempt to come around it and traffic police is nearby and stops you, you can get up to £1,000 fine, because the roundabout there is governed to show you that you need to use it, giving to the right. Mirrors in pair, centre mirror, left door mirror, signal, brake, clutch fully down, roll forward, squeeze and stop, handbrake neutral, and release the feet.